Okay, good morning and welcome. This is the time of the week of Agents Helping Agents, and it's really just about all of you and all the cool things that we are learning about in the industry and how we're using them and what we're using them for. So, without further ado, I do have something wonderful to share with you this morning. So, for those that love all of the really cool secrets, this is lovable. Okay. Now, lovable for me, I guess it acts a little bit like gamma, if you will, but it's kind of like gamma on steroids, like super steroids. And so this morning, what I am going to do is I am going to create something, right? So, for instance, you can see here that you can import things or that you can attach things. So, the other day I went forward and I made my own entire community page, right? You can make other things. So, but you can use attachments, you can use links. One of the other pages that I have done, being a real estate agent, is I've done essentially for my team our complete own page from here's a link to forms and here's a link to training and here's a link to all the cool stuff that other people inside of our group are using. And all I had to do for that was cut and paste different links and attach different things. Okay. So you can attach anything. It might be photos, it might be, I don't know, logos that you're using. So let's put it to the test this morning. Today, I would like to create a community page for the area of, we'll pick something in Melbourne for you, hey Lorraine. Welland. All right. Is that spelt right? I better just double check. Wallen. It'll correct it. Never mind. Of Wallen in Melbourne. What do we need to include? We need to include local businesses, schools, parks, playgrounds, sport facilities, beaches and clubs. By clubs, I don't mean let's go out till 3 a.m. By clubs, and look, so I've obviously done a typo there as well. Don't worry about the typo. I don't fix my typos in ChatGPT either when I use it and when I do it. So beaches, clubs, cafes, restaurants, pools, uh, gardens, and any other information that people need to know, such as events. Big one. Now I'm going to teach you how to go back and actually update this as well, which you're going to love. But this is how we can start it. And again, if I went into give me a community page for Wallen, like just did a Google on it, and grabbed myself a like a link to a page, I could put that into here. And if I wanted to upload to this page all of my personal information, let's just say I wanted it to be Total Home Care Solution powered by EXP, for instance, then I would upload both logos and actually let Lovable know what I want it to do. But let's create the magic, right? Let's go. Now, As you click this, it is now reading through what I've asked it to do. I hope your mouth is on the ground now because I don't know how to code. I don't think I could learn how to code. And I think that this is really cool. All right. So what's it said here before it started coding? Hold on, I've got to read it. Love the idea of creating a community hub for Wollongong and Melbourne. This project will be a valuable resource for residents and visitors to discover all that the area has to offer. Let's draw inspiration from successful community websites like Nextdoor, local council sites, and neighbourhood guides that combine user-friendly navigation with beautiful visuals. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay. For the first vision, here is what I will be focusing on. How much smarter than us is AI? Thank you very much. A beautiful landing page. Great. Category sections. I love that. An event calendar. Bravo. A clean, intuitive navigation system. All right. For the design, I'll use warm and inviting colour palette, greens, blues, and invoke the sense of community and nature. I like that. Well thought out. I'll incorporate this, that, and the. Okay, good. All right. So it's still thinking. What it is now doing is it has coded everything and it is currently configuring all of this information. I will be able to click into that soon and actually see what it has done. So let's get started on your community hub. Right. As you can see there, it's having a little think about it. I can't ask it to go too fast. Much like a ChatGPT, guys, it has your little your stop button here. So if you want it to stop thinking and intercept its thought process and rethink again, you can absolutely do that too, just by hitting the stop button, giving it some more juice to think about. There's the coding that's happening. Look at it go. Look at this. Who is impressed? Like, you could do this, like, sky's the limit. I was actually thinking about this the other day and what we could actually utilize this for. So I've already done a community page, for instance. The other thing that I used it for is to a team page for my team and my agents. You could do your own, if you're an individual real estate agent, you could do your own. You could do a big, beautiful helping page, for instance, on, I don't know, it could be all sorts of, sky's really the limit. It could be how to get the best results for your property page. The other cool thing I thought about the other day was how often are real estate agents paying for a page per listing to be done? But you don't have to pay for that. You can do that for free. So really, and I hope that your minds are ticking. Oh, builders unsuccessful. What did they do here? All right, I'll ask you to do something else. I don't know why it gave me an error there. It doesn't usually. Build me a page for Emily Morgan as a real estate agent and I was about to put Mordy Elliott, but I have moved, so I better put Redcliffe. Use Google to scan detail. Maybe if I give it less details, it'll be nicer to me. Because I usually do this on my phone. Those who are on the call will know me. If I have to open my actual laptop to do it, which I have done for you guys, create a real estate page for Emily Morgan and first let me fix existing build errors with the icons directory page. Yeah, okay. Might be having a mare this morning. Then create the new real estate page. Oh, so it's basically telling me it wants to fix all my other errors first. So you can see it reads things, it creates pages, it does all of these really cool things. Go in, have a play with it. I would love for anybody on here to go and create. Again, I do this on my mobile. I don't even do this on any other sort of pages. I wonder if I can find. I don't think it will publish because it gave me an error. So you can obviously publish the page, right? There we go. So it's just giving me the code. You can obviously make the page public as well. I'm just going to try and find, one moment, please, the one I've done already. Let's see if we can edit that one. Okay. So it looks like that you can now see my peninsula page. So what I was asking it to do, okay, is exactly what you can see on the screen now. So events, sporting clubs, attractions, schools, and explore. You can just, this, I haven't touched this. I have not touched this page. You can see here, I can go back and I can edit the page with Lovable. You know, I can say go back in, please, and ensure all the addresses, numbers. Have I done that? Oh, no. See, I said that you need to update the website to use the correct name. Oh, yeah. See, it's even telling me to update my own website to use certain things. So go back in, please, and ensure all the addresses, numbers, and emails are correct for everything you have provided. Now it's having a think about it. Now, by the way, I do not have an upgraded version of this. I've only just started playing with this in the last week. And so as soon as I start playing with something and I think it's amazing and wonderful, of course, I'm going to bring it to all of you. Why wouldn't I? So again, one of the things that I noticed when I was actually going through this is it did everything for me, but then it put the phone numbers in as 05841234. And I noticed that because it wasn't the right information. See, it's going through all the schools information right now on the screen, as you can see. How long would it take you to build this, or how much would you have to pay usually to have someone else build this? Huge. Very, very cool. And so again, hopefully it will fix that. But if I go back to the public page, Update. Come on, publish. Visibility and publish. Still thinking about it. It's updating it. And you can also, if you really want to, guys, you can connect custom domains to this. We were talking the other day about, oh, project has been updated. I like that. Let's go over to this page. Let's go down. All right, so again, I can edit it with Lovable. Upcoming events. What have we got here? Oh, we've got the food festival. That's in June. I might still be here for that. Beach cleanup drive. We've got all the whale watching happening soon. I missed that last year. I really am super excited about that. And you can RSVP, see all, view all events. We've got all the sporting clubs here. Look at this now, would you? Peninsula Waves. You can go in there and see all the details. They've even connected the Facebook and Instagram pages to these businesses. Thanks, guys. Football, like you might want to go in and go, oh look, well that doesn't really work for me for football, so I wouldn't even go in and change that individually. I would just go back in and say, hey, can you please ensure that all the individual photos or imagery that you are using pertains to what you're actually talking about in that section. And then again, you can update it, you can change it, and again, sky is the limit. You can do everything with these. I really want to go to the island. They have this cool like big tour where you go out to Moreton Bay Island and you see like the shipwrecks and things like that. So I want to do that. And here's the other thing that I did, right? I also thought, well, hold on, if I'm going to create a community page and it's got businesses and things like that, well, I really want to put my own business on there, don't I? Don't I? Don't I? And so each of these leads back to my business. And so I run a business called Total Home Care Solution, and my husband does the home maintenance and repairs and the garden services. I do strategizing to maximize your investment, whether you're going to sell, live in it forever, or rent it out, and then sales and leasing. And so again, I thought, well, hold on a second. If we're putting services on here, why wouldn't we put the services on here that are my services? So here we go. And you can visit the website as well. And each of these learn more buttons actually takes you to there. So here are the local schools. And I can see, let me just see. Oh, yes, they have updated all the information. I like it. Oh, and they've given me websites too. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. And then they've done a fantastic job at putting all this stuff down the bottom. Like, I couldn't have built this. There is zero chance that I could build this. I just couldn't do it. So what I am going to do now is I am going to stop the share. Just going to check there's no open questions. Okay. Chats, hosts and panelists. Just going to ask Ms. Lorraine if you would like to ask any questions. Anything that, because I've especially invited you here. So any questions that you have, ask away, take yourself off mute, put in the chat. Anyone, let me know. Because this has been a really good little session. So again, Lovable is lovable.dev, is the you little heart there. So lovable.dev is where you need to go to. That will bring up all of the side panel, all of what you want to create. Okay, here's what I initially asked it. I want to create an interactive website for community about the look, the Reckless Peninsula. What was I even doing? Please laugh. I want to include local sporting facilities. Yep, Moreton Bay Island trip, going to see the whales. Yeah, stuff that I know exists in this cool area. Creases. I didn't even spell Creases correctly. Enjoying all the wonderful parks, schools. Yeah, be interactive for community members. And I can go in and I can just update this on like a Friday if I wanted to, and it will take me 2 minutes, which I've just done by training everybody else at the same time. Weird, but awesome. And then it tells me how much it loves my vision. It's going to create a vibrant digital hub that celebrates these wonderful aspects of the peninsula. Stunning hero section, and this tells me what it's going to do. Design elements, which I can correct it on. If I don't like the design elements it's doing, I can just go, yeah, no, I want it to be hot pink. If you want some people use like certain fonts and texts and things. Just ask it. Just ask it. What's next? Okay, great. Now go and do it. Oh, and then I thought, well, hold on. I also want to include Total Home Care Solution. And I put .com.au because I'm an idiot, for anyone listening, instead of .info. For home maintenance, repairs, garden service, selling, leasing, property. Yep. Yep, there we go. And then it coded it. And then I worked out that I'm an idiot. And oops, I can't even retype it properly. But you're going to fix it anyway because you're AI and you're amazing. See that you need an update. Okay, use the correct. Okay, let me fix this. Let me fix this for you, Emily. And I've now updated it. So, and now I said, go back in, please. Ensure all the addresses, numbers, emails, everything is correct. Again, it's done and it's been updated. You really can't ask for much more than that. So I think this is a super, super cool piece of technology to use. Yes, I have been using Gamma for a wee while now as well, which Gamma is amazing too. But I mean, for me, the ability to be able to do pages, web pages, websites, property pages for my people, just amazing. So, unless you have any more questions, and a couple of you on here might call me later on and ask me your specific questions, then I have done what I came to do for you guys this morning. So again, come to me if you need anything. I am an open book. Again, this is something that I saw for myself last week, started playing with it, and now here I am. So, lovable.dev, go and do your own. websites to your heart's content, and create really cool things that your heart desires. And please send me your designs, send me your creates. I want to see what you have used this incredible piece of AI to go and create. Most importantly, what value has it added to you, your customers, your family, the community around you? And how have you rock and rolled with that? You know, you can even put really cool Facebook groups into this, you know, celebrate. Don't forget that our community out there is often just as lonely as what we might be. So get out there and give them all of your wonderful energy. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week at Agents Helping Agents.